Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Today, after a topsy-turvy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here, as it'll be the New England Patriots taking on the New York Giants. Two teams here, each off to 1-0 starts as this one is underway on EA Sports. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. The rookie from Notre Dame. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That's good for 21 yards and a first down. Bit of a haymaker right after the starting bell, Charles. One play on the ground, and you're already on the other side of the 50.
I like how you went boxing there. Essentially went from the weigh-in to walking into the ring, being introduced, and firing away. Big shot early.
Throwing, dart, completed to Hyatt. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 16 more on that one and another first down.
That's another Giants first down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
To the air, dart. Looking Hyatt's way once again. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. The Giants at 1-0 on the year following the win in Week 1. And they were able to get that road victory in the opener. And now they look to get to 2-0 in front of the home crowd.
And look, any road win in the NFL, that's huge. But when you do it Week 1, that gets your point in the right direction and sends notice to the rest of the league that you mean business.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Here's Dart. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he will take it all in for a Giant touchdown. Malik Neighbors, his second touchdown on the season. And the Giants are on the board first here this afternoon. Lutz good on the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0.
Patriots nothing.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And they will not get a chance to return this. As it's through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard drive.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They'll start this drive out on the ground. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4 and second down. Ball on the 39. Here's the second down and 6. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
Brings up 3rd down.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Here's May. That is incomplete.
And third down is a key down in any game you play. And third down defense, something we've got to watch in this one. Got to be effective on the passing downs. That's a pretty good first step right there.
The Patriots send out their punter. Back deep for the Giants, Darius Slayton. And he'll get credit for putting him inside the 20 as the fair catch is made right at about the 19-yard line. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return. And it'll be Giant football, 1st and 10. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They've got the 7-0 lead. Now they've got the football back after their defense got the stop, CD. And you get the feeling if they could score here, they really have all the momentum on their side.
And you just wonder right now, is the quarterback and the play caller totally in sync? Are they of one mind that, hey, what worked last time? Let's keep doing it until they stop us. Or do they go to a different section in the playbook, show them something different? Either way, they want a repeat of their first drive.
On 2nd down, here's Smith again. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. If you look at this Patriots defense, they were quite formidable in the win over the Eagles a week ago.
And all defensive teams that I know talk about creating turnovers. Takeaways, they call them. And anytime you can get 2 or more in a game, you've had a really, really good performance. They exceeded that number in a big way.
To throw now, Dart. Trying to lay one up deep. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
And this is what you want to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3-and-out, and giving the ball back to their offense.
Pulled in at the 24. It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And the Patriots take over. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see...
Taking it right down Broadway. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. A great effort there with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Patriots are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. He'll begin with a handoff to Smith. And he tries to keep the legs churning, but he's going to be stopped behind the line. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Dart. Throw's going to be incomplete. And he's certainly not a guy that drops that football very often.
Indeed, because that's a bit of a surprise. I know he's in the middle of some traffic and people, bodies all around him, but he usually has the focus to haul that one in.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete.
I'll tell you what, these last couple of drives, much better from a defensive perspective. They gave up a touchdown on the opening drive, and then after forcing a punt on their last possession, it looks like they're going to get the football back again.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Fielded at the 20. Shrugs him off. Call that a 46-yard punt, though they did get 9 back on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. The Pats at the line ready to go. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last time that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy.
And it's intercepted. There's that man, Travis Hunter. And the Giants are going to take over at their own 41.
Mays pass. Intercepted. The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. Dart going to look to throw here. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. Now 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Throwing his Dart. There's a short one to the tight end, Johnson. First connection there of the afternoon for those two, and it's good for a 1st down.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a 1st down.
Seven, our score after 1. Ready to roll for the 2nd quarter from MetLife Stadium. The Giants with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Working out of the gun is Dart. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Go, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Street.
Open man, it's Hunter. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5. Was that a design pass, or what was that?
It was built into the play call. He had the opportunity to either hand it inside, keep it himself to run it, or do what he just did. Throw that pass inside, hitting a receiver on the run.
70 Lions. Warriors 70. Set, go.
Now whistles here and a flag down. I think a Giant jumped early. And this offense back to needing 10 yards after the false start. 3rd and 10. Here's Dart. Work in the middle of the field. He's got a man complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. A big play there on the catch and run. 31 yards. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
19 Tiger.
It looks like they'll move things around here. Tracy going to get it on 1st down. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13.
Trap 60. Come 19.
Now Dart. And that's going to be incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the 1st half winds down.
Cougar 19, 18, Pioneer.
To throw is Dart. Now he's going to step up and run. And will be intercepted. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Patriot defense has a touchdown. So from one end zone all the way to the other. Talk about a turnaround.
And how about the excitement that play generates for his team? Not just the points on the board, but the momentum and taking it from coast to coast, end zone to end zone. What a tremendous play. Now get that man an oxygen tent.
That's your boy Old Mo, you said. Momentum, right?
Old Mo, I think he's kind of limping across at the end because of that distance, but he made it.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
They're on 35-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They begin with a run by Smith. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. Second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Looking to throw, Dart. The throw here right sideline falls incomplete.
And that's a lesson learned from the previous drive. Last time he forced one, and it turned into a pick 6. Here, he knows better, and he just throws that one away.
New England on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 7. He'll try and do this himself. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
Well, here's your first example of how this guy can beat you in more ways than one, because they took away his arm, but he was more than happy to dissect them with his legs for that first down pickup.
Ready? Half the 60, half the 60.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. 14-7.
On the jump. I got one. Okay. Set. Let's go.
Throwing his Dart. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy, because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well, what we call those broken plays? You can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those 2 that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 10-yard line.
To throw, Dart. Now he'll tuck this and run. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback, I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
Not liking the look. They'll change the play. And 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw again. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5. And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Off the play fake. It's Dart. He'll try and do this himself. hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, it's been a tough go for them. These guys have been driving down the field, but defensively, once they got their backs to the goal line, turned up the pressure, that's going to lead to a fourth down. Well played.
Now Lutz for the field goal try. From the left half, should be a fairly easy one here. The kick by Lutz is good. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number one. Field goal, you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
They'll start on the ground. Oh, he's hit. He lost the football. Put him on the carpet. Oh, one of the linebackers has got it. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. On play action, May. Blitz coming, and down he goes. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. Well, a tough situation to overcome here. 3rd and 17. To throw, it's May. That ball nearly intercepted, but he could not hang on. Oh, a pick there certainly would have been nice. Instead, at least it'll be 4th down. Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. So possession goes over here on the punt. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. A slim deficit here in a one-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get 3 and take some momentum into the locker room. Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Out of the gun, here's Dart. The throw right side here going to be incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. From the gun, Dart. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. And the Giants send out their punter now, as he's on here to punt it away. And he's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And good coverage there by the punt team. They're able to get down there and drop him with authority. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. To the air, May. Under pressure, and they get it to him again. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. Back-to-back sacks have this place in a frenzy as they line up again 3rd and long now. Not wanting to risk another sack, they'll play it safe with a run. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. So here we go for half number 2. The Patriots with the lead, and they will be getting the football. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in the second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be license to take some shots downfield.
140 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Off the play fake. Here's May. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Drake May, 14 yards. And the Patriots are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes it a 21-10 game.
Giants 10.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Well, the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a 2-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. What was this?
It's caught inside the 25. And he gets this deep into Patriot territory. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. And he's got it. And he will take it all in for a Giant touchdown. Malik Neighbors, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Giants have got it back to within a score. So a strong drive here to lead off this 3rd quarter and gets them right back in this football game.
And I think we can safely call that a statement drive because they have to be saying, we have put our best foot forward in the first half, but we certainly mean business now. Maybe a better term, a prove-it drive. They proved it to themselves that they were ready to go.
And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. They were able to extend their lead with an opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter, but that just got matched a moment ago.
So we know that what they discussed at the half worked. Now, what are the counters to that, right? You don't just run the same things over and over. Some do, but many will also show something and then come back with something else to keep the defense off balance.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Now a 3rd and 6. Play action. May. Now he's going to step up and run. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he will have a Patriots 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a 1st down.
Working with the lead, trying to get to 2-0. Here's 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. No dice this go around. He's hit behind the line and taken down.
Back at his 48-yard line.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. 153 yards rushing for him now as his sensational afternoon continues. This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. From the gun, it's May. He's going to get that to his running back into the backfield. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 25-yard line. Defense was expecting run, and they're dealt a pass of over 15 yards.
First down. It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, New England.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon, as his guys are able to extend their lead. That seemed pretty ideal there for the offense, Charles. You take a little bit of time off the clock here in the 3rd quarter, decent length drive, and you pad your lead as well at the end of it.
And what it does is let you feel like you're in control of this game, even more so than a 2-touchdown lead, right? Because you have taken that time off, as you noted, which means they couldn't get you off the field. You ran your playbook the way you wanted to, and you gave your defense some rest. What a big-time drive in that situation.
And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
21-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
And I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. It's a gain of 11 and a Giant first down.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Go! Have the 60! Have the 60! Drop below 80!
A play fake, and now it's Dart. Now he'll tuck this and run. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down.
His running ability has been an extra dimension of their game plan thus far. For once, though, he doesn't create any magic against the front that's prepared for him to try and take off.
Throwing, Dart. Pass complete, right side to Bowers. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Work to do here to avoid falling to 1-1, but this is 1st and 10 right now. A first down carry for Smith. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Here's Dart. They'll get the tight end Bowers involved there. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 26. A gain there of 21 yards.
It's a well-designed play here. 3 wide receivers in the formation. They're all going to run deep routes to put pressure on the safeties. And then they let their tight end cutters route off a little shorter and work toward the middle of the field. That's a difficult route to try to defend.
And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Jackson Dart with touchdown number 3 in the game and 6 on the year. And the Giants are back within a score.
Hey, you're down on the scoreboard, but now your offense is in close, and this is where, as a quarterback, you say, I've got to make a play here. Doesn't matter whether it's a pinpoint throw or a scramble like this one. He takes matters into his own hands and delivers a touchdown run.
Now a run here off the RPO, but he'll keep it. And he will get into the end zone to cut the lead down to a single point. I guess the coach looked at the 2-point cheat sheet, said go for it, get it to a 3-point game, and they did it.
Yeah, and sometimes you just throw out time of game. You don't worry about that. There's just a feel sometimes in making that call, and he felt good about what he had for a 2-point conversion, and now they're only down 3 and feeling great about themselves.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. Still enjoying the lead here in the 3rd quarter, despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive. And he's got room. Inside the 10. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. A big play there. 65 yards. And the Patriots get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Now the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Giants 25.
The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. Third quarter from MetLife Stadium. Here's a 2nd and 10. To throw now, Dart. Now he's going to step up and run. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. Now a timeout called for by the offense. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Dart. That is caught. He'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Throwing again. Here's Dart. Short throw caught by Bowers. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Throwing is Dart. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
It is certainly becoming rarer by the year to see your franchise guy take a hit like that. The defender couldn't believe he had a shot to light him up. So when you take off and run, you have to make sure you can slide, get out of bounds, anything. Just don't leave yourself open to hits like that.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And that one knocked away and incomplete. Nice job defensively on what will be the final. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard.
19 Lions.
To the air, Dart. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have the Giants 1st down as they're able to convert on 3rd and short yardage with a gain of 4.
That's another Giants 1st down. 1st and 10.
They'll fake the give. Now it's Dart. And he just throws this one away. That was a bit strange, and here comes the flag. Yeah, he hadn't gotten far enough away from the pocket to throw that football away, and that draws the flag.
Yeah, the old tackle box, right? Get outside of each tackle, and then you can go ahead and throw it away, and you're in good shape. But if you're back there in the pocket, you got to make sure of what you're doing.
They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. Here's Dart. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Give him big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
Head to 60. Head to 60. Check smash. Check smash.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
Well, that one an absolute backbreaker. A chance to get back within a score, couldn't do it.
Yeah, that one went begging, as they say, right? There's the opportunity, and it was missed. But all hope's not lost just yet. But, boy, getting back within one score would have been a powerful motivator for their defense to take the field with.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away.
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
And the Patriot first down.
And they go play action with May. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And this one is incomplete.
Going for the knockout blow right there. I think if I'm up 2 scores, I'd be worried about an interception, but playing this way is what got them this lead. So you may as well ride it out to the end.
On 2nd down, they'll run it here. And he's going to get this pretty close to the first down marker at the Giants' 33. Under 4 to play now. Clock running, 3rd down. They'll try to run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he will have a Patriots first down by about a yard as they're able to convert on 3rd and 2. A carry here for Trevion Henderson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 31-yard line.
They'll throw with May. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. Abdul Carter. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. And now here's a carry hitting left. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down.
No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
They'll try and throw for it with May. That's to his running back, complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That one good for 17 yards on 4th. Couldn't ask for much more from your offense there. First down.
First down, Patriots.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere.
At the 20-yard line.
On a jet sweep, here comes Williams. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Mark that as a gain of 16 to set him up 1st and goal.
Well, part of why that play works is because the defense has to freeze because they don't know whether he's going to hand it off or keep it himself. And this time, how about that sleight of hand there? Gives it to his wideout, and that indecision defensively.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Trevion Henderson, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Patriots are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead.
Giants 25.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. Of course, that flag accepted, and it backs the ball up 5 yards. Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15.
60 Bison.
Looking to throw. Dart. He's going to let it fly. And that's caught inside the 30. And he gets this deep into Patriot territory. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10.
Bronco 80. 19 tight.
Working out of the gun is Dart. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And it'll fall incomplete. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Here we go. Set. 6. Liking 18. Let's go.
From the gun, here's Dart. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
Considering they've seen him have some big gains against them throughout this game, that's got to feel like a measure of revenge as they trap him behind the line of scrimmage for a loss.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out.
Stay at home.
They'll go. Here's Dart. That's into the hands of his tight end, Bowers. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't have mattered. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out to this one. But the way this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
On play action, May. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. As they finally wrangle him in at the 48. Last play, they didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. Now they gain almost 40 yards here.
1st down, New England.
This offense really looking polished these first couple of weeks. Here's 1st and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here. And incomplete on the deep ball.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10. One back in the backfield. He'll get the carry. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. A great effort there. 52 yards. And the Patriots are on their way to a 2-0 start. Point after try forthcoming. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And the giant rush gets home as down he goes.
Well, I have to admit, I'm scratching my head a little bit here trying to make sense of what I just saw. Number one, huge lead. Just kick the extra point and be done with it. Number two, if you are going to go for two, just line up and go for it from the 2-yard line. Why make it so difficult? That's a long way to go to try and pick up some points.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
On the set.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, it's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
2nd and 10. Off the play fake, it's Dart. That's caught downfield by Neighbors. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. 19 Lions.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Pats come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And, partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.